Hello, welcome to my guitar vlog. For the year of 2024, it's been my goal to try to post one video a week. Unfortunately, I have not been successful in this approach, but I will continue to do my best to do this. So this is week 11 of the year 2024. Today I'm playing an Etude, and then I'm going to be playing a praise and worship song to apply some of the ideas that I learned from the Etude. The Etude I'm working on today is Waltz, Opus 121, number 1, by Ferdinando. Yeah, that's right, Ferdinando Carulli. And I'll be playing a little bit of that, and then I'll be going into the song Just As I Am. Let's go ahead and get right into the Etude. Alright, so that's the Etude for this week. Now, this Etude is a waltz, and a waltz is a song that's in 3/4 time, and what that means is basically the division of each measure is within 3 beats. So everything is felt in 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And beat 1 is always your strongest beat. So when you're performing a waltz, you always want to take some time and some effort to really emphasize that beat 1 is the beat that we feel the most. And sometimes you'll even speed up a waltz more than that, where it almost feels like it's in 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. So that was something I was considering while I was practicing this. So most of my concerns this time around were not on the technical aspects of music, although those are important to perform the task at hand. But I'm really focusing on musical issues this week. So one issue, besides just feeling it in 3/4 time, besides that, another issue I really want to concern myself with this week is the fact that this piece is built in a couple different phrases and a couple different sections, and you kind of want to be able to make each section feel like it's coming to a conclusion. So since this is kind of how fast it goes, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What I did at the end of a lot of phrases is I slowed those phrases down. So I'll give you just an example of what I'm talking about. So this one goes like this. Notice I slowed down when I got to this G chord right here. And it's just a signal that we are at the end of the phrase. What we would call that is a cadence. And so when you're playing music like this, you don't always have to plow through the rhythm and keep a very solid beat the entire time. In fact, it's kind of implied that you'll use some expressive ideas, some changes in tempos to signal important sections in the music. And that's what I'm going to be doing when I start playing Just As I Am. I'm not just going to keep it moving the same pace the whole time. I'm going to do my best to slow it down some at the ends of phrases, and then speeding it back up and picking it up at the normal tempo once the next phrase starts. So I'll be finger picking as the main track, and of course I will overlay the melody on top of that, which should be a little bit challenging since I won't be doing this with any metronome. But let's go ahead and get started with that. So that's the ending of that one. And you might have noticed one little wrong note in the middle of that. I'm just going to keep that. Might as well. And so this week, the main thing is just knowing what the music is doing, how it's structured, and then playing with that rhythmically, knowing when to slow down and when to return to a regular tempo, and realizing that music does not have to always be solidly the same speed the entire time. Now, some styles that's the case, and a lot of our modern music, we want a very easy to follow type of tempo, but it's good to play with that. That's a tool you can use whenever you're expressing your musical ideas and you're trying to get some new ideas that maybe you've gotten stale in some of your ideas. So don't forget about tempo being an excellent way to do that. And so I'm going to leave that here for this week. Just continue to be blessed. Remember, the blood of Christ continues to cleanse us, and even when we feel like we're so far from Him and we don't think we can come back to Him after making a mistake, we can remember that song, "Just As I Am," means that you can come just as you are. Even if you failed 1,000 times, the blood of Christ is there. Jesus is there reaching His hand out for us. And so I just want to remind you of that today. And I'll leave you there, and I hope you have a wonderful week. See you next time.